Yeah. No. AM1, yep, that's not my last name, but, it's, yeah.
Same space.
Hello. Hey. Time to do some open mic. Everybody say yay.
Yay!
Okay, that was the least lively yay I've ever heard.
Oh.
But that's fine.
Yay.
No, it's Wednesday. It's been cold and everybody is just getting over being ill and yeah, I get it. So, I am just gonna start right out with, let's see here. Who do I want to start with? I'm gonna start with Michael.
Oh, hey, we're kicking it off.
Yeah.
I know it's first. I might have picked something else, but we're gonna start a little sappy. That's all right. What's up, everybody? How we doing? I use poetry to get what's on the inside out. And if you've seen the movie Inside Out, then you know about core memories. And core memories is it's what you do to me. It's what you've done to me. That first time that you kissed me shook me to my core, and that memory don't fade. The way you made me feel, I'll remember till my dying day. Even if we had never done it again. Even if we were to never do it again, it's like I got a picture of you right here, and it's stuck there with a permanent pin. Like you wrote on my soul with a permanent pen, and it's never coming off. Not that I'd want it to, it's just, have you ever gotten Sharpie on something important to you, and even if you try and you try and you try to get it off, it's still there? Guess what I'm saying is, you left a mark, and I'm a changed man. I was in the dark, and you flipped a switch, bam, my world lit up. And it hasn't been the same since. And of course, we don't know what the future holds. There's no magic 8-ball to be read or fortune to be told, but if you put any stock in Nostradamus, I like to think that amongst all of his prognostications, maybe he wrote something about us. Two people will meet unexpectedly, not love at first sight, but chemistry. The stars will align, and over time their affection will grow. Their connection, though, will ebb and flow. With distance between them, destiny may be slow. Look, I don't know. Nostradamus probably didn't even rhyme. And maybe what we had was just a moment in time, or maybe I was meant to be yours and you were meant to be mine. But no matter what we had or have or what's in store, I'll hold you and those memories deep in my core. And on occasion, if there's ever any doubt, I'll reach in and pull them from the inside out.
Thank you. Next we have David. All the way to the stage. I appreciate it.
Kind of slides. So, first off, I was one of the first readers for this thing, and that was 10 years ago next month.
Who's the first curator? It was his show. He's being honest.
Okay, yeah. So, and Brett Jenkins
Who will also be here next month.
kind of came up with the idea, and then I just carried it through for like 5 years. And give it to Tony. So yeah, there's a thing next month here, the 10th anniversary. I never thought this would fucking go 10 years. Holy shit. I mean, I got denied by so many bars. It was like, I gotta do a poetry reading, and they were all like, yeah, it's gonna cost you $300 every time because, you know, nobody likes poetry. And they're not gonna come. You're gonna chase away all of our,
Isn't that true?
maybe, I don't know. Well, Sisyphus liked us, and so that was fucking great. Anyway, so it's next month. It's on a Saturday this time, right?
Yep.
February 8th.
7 to 10.
7 to 10. So definitely, it's gonna be absolutely cool. Anyway, sorry.
2 minutes or less. Let's go.
Sorry, I haven't written in about like 6 months, and I just started again.
And I'm giving you shit because you came up with the 2 minutes or less rule.
I did do that, yes. I have had a few people that just had like, you know, they're reading Homer. Anyway, welcome to the occupation. Post-mortem for November 5th. Fleeced again. And again the wolf leads his flocks to the slaughter. A story that never gets old. Their narrative repeats, ever relevant. And yet again, our better angels are in absentia. No one has ever lost money betting on American small-mindedness, nor its appetite for stupidity, brutality, and just plain bald-faced hatred. So all hail the conqueror worm, the toddler king. Supplicate yourself and crawl to the feet of our new prelate, our golden graven God. Now, on your knees and genuflect. Know that I have not given up on America, but I have had it with Americans. The ideals of democracy, ever aiming toward a more perfect union, well, it was nice while it lasted. So drop trow and bend over and grab your ankles. Welcome to the occupation. Now, set fire to that declaration. This is what you wanted, isn't it? Thank you.
Thank you, David. Always mangles the mic.
Yeah,
It didn't do anything to you. It's an innocent mic.
I just can't.
Well, you're just gonna leave it there. I can't. I fucking can't.
I just, you know.
No, I love it. That's how I'm just gonna end all my sentences from now on. I was gonna come over, but I fucking can't. Coming up next, we have Mugu.
not going to read today. I hope I don't cough in the next 2 minutes. But this is one of my older ghazals, space poem, Moon.
Yeah.
Ooh.
No space.
All right.
Puzzles.
Okay. It's called Moon. Broom all the blues off. Strip the night sky naked. Go on, tease me, moon. I'm a broken heart, strewn shards, fallen star of your sky, silly moon. I wallow in the wet, monstrous mouth of earth, feed this famished ground. You're too far to witness the teeth tearing my flesh. It's gory, moon. We all fear the dead, the dark, who waltz through these midnight paddy fields. We all limp to dawn, holding your light. You were mine only, moon. I clambered up to the peak to get close, dragged some serpents along. I reeked of venom. Ashamed, I chose to fall to set us free, moon. You flirt with the free-spirited. Their silhouettes fill your craters. My wings are nailed to a cross that's not mine. The damned just envy, moon. Fallen stars can't remain buried forever. They are destined for skies. When in the abyss, they are painting their skies, dreaming fantasy moons. Thank you.
Next up, we have Tapan.
All right, thanks for being here, even though we're gonna be here anyways. Thanks for having me, even though you had no choice, and thanks for listening, even though you don't have to. My name is Tapan, like Japan with a T. Yes, I was called tampon in middle school, but I am super absorbent, so I take it as a compliment. This is a 1-minute poem called Old School. Another day, another dollar in debt. My parents started with nothing, how to end up with less. I used to be the kid at the head of the class. Well, the whole scheme collapsed. Top of the pyramid. No peers have missed me. Now I peer into the midst. It appears opportunity must have missed me. I can't seem to take myself out of a dead-end career path. Turns out it's pretty crowded on the so-called right track. $1,000 books in my knapsack. Every generation wants the next one to break its back. Single file to the diploma mill. Now I do that graduation dance in that dunce cap and gown. Maybe I should have been the crass clown instead of wearing the class crown. I Google what was my 404, page not found. Trade in your participation certification for a 401k, but in the interim, it's hard to carpe diem with a car payment due in the AM. So far in debt, lenders can't leave me alone. I feel it in my bones. I paid too much in tuition. Now a 9 to 5 is 25 to life. Death waiting in the wings, a corner in a corner office post-mortem, a deadly cocktail of being broke and boredom. Put us in cubicles, tell us to think outside the box, incestuous nepotus banking on daddy's direct deposit, while the rest of us have to make a name for ourselves. Tokens in the broken jukebox playing the same old song. Head down, chin up, do everything you're supposed to. Put your hands up if you're down with the old school. That's it, thank you.
Poems from memory, to be young. Coral. Everybody, please put your hands together for Coral.
Hi, something unusual as usual. So this poem is a portrayal of the New World, specifically America, based on spiritual teachings that I've grown up with. It was written especially for those with ADHD and other change seekers. I also refer to myself in this poem. The New World. In the New World, things may seem opposite to this one. The indigenous people illumine with their education. The African Americans are central to society, as a pupil of the eye from which the light of the spirit shineth forth. The Chinese and Africans are called pure in heart, and other ethnicities' qualities are noticed. The Bible says, the weak will lead the strong. So those of us with disabilities or minds outside the norm can lead with our diverse, holistic, global, inclusive mindsets. In this world, the wanderers are highly praised, especially if they practice the unity of religions and nations. They say, sit still, but if we don't move even just a little, we don't make a connection, build a bridge, or advocate for someone. So even if it's just seeing what's going on downstairs or across the hall, if you have vision, sometimes you can't sit still.
Shout out to the neurodiverse. I joined your ranks last year.
Yeah.
Allie Cat. Allie Cat. Sorry. I just call her Allie. But Allie Cat's the name on the board.
Hello.
Hi, Ellie.
Hi. Okay. I'm gonna give a brief intro. I'm trying to keep it under 2 minutes. This poem is about a sauna that I fell in love with. She was built on the Wolf Moon a year ago, and so I thought of reading this poem that I wrote a year ago about her. And we called her Starlight. Starlight, an entity independent from the rest, once containing no sound, and especially no fury of a burning fire or a rage within. She was void of light, of love. Enveloped within her own darkness, she slept. He came across his future a slumber, a container of opportunity where time and space is held. Stripped bare before him, he built her walls back up, laying a new foundation where the old had been. Broken, now open, the heavens pouring out to greet them. Old stars emerged, reminiscent of ancestors who once walked the earth. She awoke to find laughter in starlight, warmth inviting her to breathe in and out. A river ran through and her capacity grew as steam rose and crashed over joyous faces. Tears of sweat fell from a cloudless sky, and the wolf moon was full the day her heart opened. Howling grew in the distance. She stood taken aback, apart from the rest. A galaxy of splendor did lie within her, all alone.
Next up, we've got Joey Z.
Hi, friends. Was your name Amy?
Yeah,
Did you get that jumpsuit from Target?
no.
Where'd you get it from?
From American Eagle.
Sweet. I almost wore like a jumpsuit that looks like the same, but it's like a skirt on the bottom. So we almost had to dance battle. Like, it was so close. You got so lucky.
Because you would have won.
God, I probably would have. I've been thinking about breaking my phone and climbing a mountain. I say it all the time, and people always seem astounded. And so they ask me why I want to. So I tell them that I gotta. They say, that seems kind of hard. I'm like, I don't see the problem. See, I've been living at the bottom, and I'm hungry for a purpose. You know, I'm chugging Tito's and be online and mad at strangers, cursing, feeling worthless. But I stare up at that summit, and I'm certain, or at the very least, I think I'm either stubborn or determined. Either works for me. I purposely dropped my phone in the river. It made me feel dramatic. Got another phone delivered. I really think I've had it. I don't think I can stand another day, so I called off work again and stayed in bed till supper came. Fuck it. Thinking they won't find the body for a while if I just sit and die behind a pile of my dirty clothes. Give me 30 minutes in the morning, and then 30 more, and then 30 more, and 30 more, and 30 more, and then 30 more, and 30 more, and 30. Now I'm 30 and my body hurts. God, won't the misery stop? I've been having vivid dreams about these shimmering blocks. I keep collecting all these keys, but I don't see any locks. When I see the mirror, it's me, except she bleeds and we talk. God damn. I wake up. I remember I'm broke. Try to keep my breath steady and the feathers afloat. So I think about that mountaintop and how I'm going to scale the crest. I really don't know how to stop, but I'm scared to death. So where's the ledge? I might have made a mistake. So I grip my phone tight as fuck and I glare at the lake. The mountain face is mocking me, and I'm high enough to know that. It's got me zipping up my jacket and admiring the format. The bluff's looking like a natural puzzle, so. Oh my God, I forgot a poem, Tony. Oh my God, I forgot my poem. Bluff's looking like a natural puzzle. If there's ruins at the peak, then I'm gonna dance in the rubble. So my boots at the pavement and stomp a splash from a puddle. Like, ain't it funny how we can become attached to the struggle? That was it.
I like that he doesn't use a microphone, or that they don't use a microphone. Sorry.
Nothing is wrong.
I'm not going to use one either. All right, so this is a poem that actually didn't have a title for a long time, and Brett Elizabeth Jenkins, who's going to be here next month, titled it for me. So it's called Breaking and Entering. I presented myself as an option. I wanted to break into her crowded noise. She only had two choices. It's either 1,000 nervous nights alone or 1,000 herded kids at home. Hyperbole aside, she knows an absence of freedom. She might run. She swallows poison nightly so that she can rightly digest the grief, and I offer no relief. Only an elixir. I believe I can fix her, mix her emotions into something she can maintain. It becomes a hangover and over and over. And without a drive inside her, she resides here in her own mind, and it's lonely. If only I didn't love her. If only I didn't hover above her and pick off bad thoughts before they had a chance to land. As it stands, I'm not her hero. I'm less than a 0 on a scale from 1 to 10. I'm categorized as men. Followed closely with a sigh, and I can't really argue, but I'd really like to. The old tropes that gave us hope, like, nope, I'm not one of them, or you can't box me in with him. Truth is, I've hurt people too. Maybe not you, but my slate is not clean. I've been mean to those who chose to love me, and there was no one to hover above me and pick off those bad thoughts. There never is. I'm no longer sure what my point is. Maybe it's just that we always want to be everything to those we love, whether it's to be spouse or kids, and we realize what everything is. Whether it be spouse or kids, until we realize what everything is. Then the mountain grows taller than our sight goes. No, shit, where did I go? I stopped talking about her a minute ago. This became about me a second ago. I also seem to have walked away. Who's left to say that I even tried to break into her crowded noise? She won't have to choose if there isn't a choice. Thank you. So this has been Poets and Pints number 116. That's right, 116 shows have come and gone. I would like to thank Amy Wiegler, Ana Castillo Jimenez, Lauren Meeting, and all of the open micers. Again, if you would like to come to next month's show, go to Eventbrite. You get it on your phone, you got it on your computer, just go to Eventbrite, search 10-year anniversary of Poets and Pints. It will come up, I promise. There is 2 kinds of tickets available, either a single ticket or you can reserve a table of 4, which gets you a free book for $20. So not a bad deal. There's also an option to donate. So if you choose to donate, that's not a ticket. So careful. Anyway, thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you all for being here. We don't have to be out of here until 9. So please buy books from the authors if you haven't already. And also please bring your candle, not your candle holder, just the candle, to the bar as well as the table tent, if you could for me, and the business cards. That would help me out a lot for cleaning up. Thank you so much, everybody. Please have a wonderful night. Thank you.